It fits A13. So E minor 7th fits over A7th. Then we have the opposite of these consonant inversions. These consonant chords like A13, A11, A9, A6, A7. We have these variations such as A7 sharp 9, A7 flat 9, the A7 sharp 9 flat 13 with a flat 9 on the top. And there I have B flat minor. So what I played here against this part of it, I played E minor. What I'll play against this part, the dissonant part of it, I'll play the same thing in B flat minor, the tritone. It makes it that easy. And because of that, I have the root and I have the tritone. And that said something to me a long time ago, that there are not 12 keys. It is not a 12-tone scale. It's 6. When you take the 12 tones in a chromatic row, and if you lift it in your mind's eye, and you give it curvature, and you raise it into a circle, and you join it at its north point, you now have a circle of 12, something that you're used to since childhood, the kitchen clock. 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10, 11, and then 12. Although instead of hours, turn them into tones. There's your chromatic row, chromatic scale. And when you see this, if you see it like a guitar, and you have E at 12 o'clock, this chord here would be 12 o'clock for E, and then you would have A flat at 4 o'clock, and you have C at 8 o'clock. And if you join those points, you have a perfect triangle within the circle. And to give you an idea of the profundity of such a symbol as that, if you notch it 4 times, you have all 12 keys, 3 in each of the triangles. Not only that, if you bring it back to 12 o'clock high as a triangle, and you notch it over 1, now picture this. Picture a factory with people pressing lapels on these machines. They go to work at 9 o'clock, they work till 12, they come back at 1, and they work till 5. What used to be 8, 12, and 4 with that triangle, moved 1 notch over, is the normal work day in these facilities for the masses who work daily. That's the augmented triad that's dealing with life in a completely different way than music. That's the industrial use of the masses for labor, okay? If you take the diminished, which is 12 o'clock, 3, 6, and 9, and you begin to see that, look how you've seen that diminish. You've seen that from 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock as spring, from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock as summer, from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock as fall, and from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock as winter. But you don't see that as musicians. You don't see that as music. And look how well you know music already. If you don't see it as musicology or as a technique that is nothing but a career that's influencing opportunities. It's latent within all things as all is one. and one is all. And some of your scholars and mystics from the Far East have brought that to our attention time and time again, decade by decade. So these are some of the most profound things that the guitar has brought to my attention. So as I said, to answer your particular question, there were these two forms. One was in this, and the other was in this. This one was consonant, this one is dissonant. In this hemisphere, consonance is from 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and then dissonance is from midnight. That's the division of 12 in two ways, as opposed to 24 hours in the East or in Europe. So, again, we're back to your question. Do you understand what I'm sharing with you as an answer to your question? Is it clear? Good, good, good. Any other questions?